Good morning, everyone. My name is Aicha Thiero. I'm a senior at Colby College, also majoring in psychology. And this fall, I interned at Aicha Boston. During one of my many late-night TikTok sessions, I watched one creator say, "Sometimes relationships are meant to be for one season, not a lifetime." That video appeared on my feed at the perfect time. I had been thinking about the friendships I've developed in college and how my role as a friend shifted over the years. This is ultimately what led to my decision to end a 3-year friendship. In the week leading up to my TikTok revelation, I happened to be on the phone with my friend, let's call her Jade, and she was updating me about her life and her summer. She started talking about how she got to know this guy over the summer and how she had hoped to build a relationship with him after their program. He'd been acting very distant lately and she didn't know what to do. I told her that sucks and gave her some advice based on my own experiences and what she told me. Then we moved on to another issue that she'd been experiencing, and we continued the conversation in a perpetual loop of her asking me for advice. Sadly, this had been how our phone conversations went for the past few months. This particular conversation went on for 2 hours, and after hanging up the phone, I just felt super drained. Now, I'm telling you all this story because we've all probably had a friend like this. They come to you for support and you do what a good friend does. You help them out where they need you. And if you know me, you know I'm a huge people person. However, after reflecting a bit on that experience, I noticed that it generated a lot of negative energy and it brought up some of my own negative experiences that I had pushed to the back of my mind for some time. Even if it was temporary, I was feeling down. I recognized this semester that it was important for me to keep my peace. Peace isn't just about the lack of conflict, but also about maintaining a healthy state of mind where I can be myself and be in harmony with myself. External things like friendships can either nourish or deplete this peace. I felt that there was a need for me to start setting boundaries with people I consider good friends and distancing myself from that toxic headspace. And this isn't just because I'm 180 miles away from campus. I've been feeling this way for some time now. This distance just allowed me to gain some insight into the relationship. This was much harder than I thought it would be. I have a hard time letting go of relationships that I built with people, especially if it's developed over years. I knew that I wouldn't be able to completely cut off a person, so instead I opted to change the direction of our conversations. In terms of boundaries, I shared that I was more than happy to be there for my friend, but I would rather be talking about more things like her goals and aspirations. This boundary setting seeped into other conversations with other people whom I had ties to. I started asking myself, is this relationship adding value or taking away from my life? And if it's the latter, perhaps it's time to create some distance. And I actually ended up making the choice to distance myself completely from Jade, since I didn't see the changes in our conversations that I had hoped for. Once I held myself accountable for the choice that I was making by following through with it, I found myself ruminating. Did I make the right decision? Am I going to regret this? Would any of this have happened if I hadn't come to semester in the city? It was time to silence those voices. Because when you refuse to set boundaries with people, when you have a habit of rescuing or tolerating any destructive behavior, maybe overgiving and overextending yourself in a relationship, you will continuously feel drained and unsatisfied with your environment. And this didn't just apply to my friendships. I saw myself speaking up at my internship about my workload and projects given to me within short notice, when I had to juggle other tasks and other deadlines, all of which is healthy boundary setting. I'll leave you guys with this. We go through life and we meet so many incredible people who alter and change the course of our lives. There's no use in holding on to things that no longer benefit us. And that sounds harsh, but it's true. Friendships are investments in your own happiness and well-being. And this semester, I learned to speak up for myself for my own sanity. I know that I deserve friendships and relationships that uplift, encourage, and support me. So do you.